So today we're going to be talking about bacon and how to render bacon. It comes from the belly of the pig. It's cured and then smoked. Bacon's great because you can do any time of the day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dinner you can do with a nice piece of fish, lunch a BLT, and breakfast, of course, bacon and eggs. So rendering off bacon, we want to either cook it just by the strips, or we can slice it. So we want to heat up our skillet to about medium low. You don't want to go any higher than that because you don't want to burn the bacon. So I'm going to hold on a piece of strip over here, and I'm going to slice my bacon until about 1/2 inch pieces. I'm going to render my bacon in a stainless steel pan. I don't like to use a non-stick skillet because I like to use tongs for my flipping of the bacon, stirring the bacon. And if you have a non-stick skillet, it's going to mess up the skillet. So you don't want to put it into a cold pan because it's just going to stick. You want to be a hot pan so it kind of sears but doesn't stick. Now with bacon, you don't have to use any oil because of the fat in the bacon. My pan's just about there. So I'm going to put my strip in first. And as soon as that starts sizzling, I'm going to put my piece of bacon in there. Alright, so my bacon is sizzling. You kind of start seeing some of that fat rendering off. Now I have my chopped bacon right here. And make sure you spread it around because you want it to cook evenly. As it cooks, it'll start letting go of each other as that fat starts rendering out. Now, rendering bacon is just cooking the fat out. Some people like crispy bacon. Some people like their bacon softer. Just your preference. As you're cooking your bacon, you kind of smell that smoked meat flavor coming through. You don't want to go high heat because you'll burn it before you render all the fat out. Now the strip I'm kind of flipping a little bit. I'll flip it a couple times and keep stirring my bacon just so it'll cook evenly. Now that I have some of the fat rendered out, I'm going to turn the heat just a little bit to about medium. And then I'll let me crisp my skin. Now you can always serve bacon with a salad. And of course, the fat you have after rendering your bacon, you don't want to throw it away. You want to save it and use it for a vinaigrette. You can confit other meat in it or even vegetables. You can also use it to saute off other stuff to give the flavor of bacon in it without actually using bacon itself. Or you can use it to add to a sauce. Now, as it starts cooking, it's going to kind of change colors a little bit. The edges are going to kind of start browning. It's going to lose that paler color and just start getting darker. While you're cooking your bacon, you want to have a pan with some paper towels on it, so when you take your bacon out after it's cooked, it'll dry up the fat. Now I'm getting nice brown. Me personally, I like my bacon crispy. Toward the end of cooking the bacon, it's going to start cooking quicker and quicker and quicker. You really need to stay on top of it. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's starting to look nice. So at low, medium to medium heat, you should cook the bacon for about 10 minutes to 12 minutes. You know, some people might mess up bacon by cooking it at very, very high heat, or just taking forever by cooking it too low of a heat, or just not paying attention to what they're doing. It's something you really got to sit on top of, especially toward the end, especially when you're cooking it in a skillet like this, which I prefer. I think it makes a much better flavor. Now we're about just there. It's browning nicely. We have a good amount of fat there in the skillet, which is helping it cook. It looks like it's almost not done, not crispy, but once you take it out the skillet and put it on your paper towel, it's going to start soaking up that fat, and the air is going to kind of crisp it up a little bit. And you want to spread it out so it all cools evenly. And I have my fat So we're going to pour right in here. You can save it for at least 2 weeks. Covered, refrigerated. Just let it cool. So you have the chopped bacon, you have the sliced bacon. Sliced bacon, of course, you do with scrambled eggs, fried eggs. You got the chopped bacon, used perfectly on a salad, or saute with mushrooms with a steak, or with a piece of fish. So that is rendering bacon.